we're getting our dirt hole in there. I've already pounded my stake in the ground, heavy duty ground talent. We got our Duke 550 here, which I'm gonna set. I love these traps. Pretty much every predator set I'm putting in now, I'm using the Duke 550. It's got a night latch. You can actually hear that click. We're out here in Illinois at Rocky Branch Outfitters with Daryl and Diane Hafford. We're doing some predation work for them, and I'm going to pound a new set in here, and I want to show you what I do most generally when I'm doing predator trapping. And you can use these techniques anywhere across the country, whether you've got your own farm, ranch, deer hunting lease, you're a trapper, it really doesn't matter. I have a lot of success with this. I call it a step down set, but really in essence it's just where I get the trap 2-3 inches sometimes below the level of the ground, and I feel that that creates the momentum of that animal. They really have to commit to get down in there, and I got something down in that dirt hole that is enticing them, and that's exactly what I want to do. And you can see how deep I like to get my dirt hole. That's down in there probably a good 14-16 inches, and I want them to have to bury their nose down in that hole to where they're not thinking about what's up here on their feet. Now we're dealing with really wet conditions, so we're using I forgot my waxed dirt in Pennsylvania, so I'm using peat moss, and we're going to get that trap bedded right in there. And that's one of the biggest keys when it comes to predator trapping or any trapping. You really got to bed that trap properly. You got to get that in there. You want that trap as tight as you can get it, and don't be afraid to put some pressure on it. It's not going to go off. But you want that as tight as you can possibly get that, to where there's no wobble, no anything. Anywhere I step on that trap now, still a little bit wobbly. Get that jammed in there. Anywhere I step on that trap now, there's no wobble. And because if an animal comes in and he steps here on the jaw or the spring or anything, and there's any wobble there, he's going to immediately back off, and then he's going to start to dig around. And that's what you want to do. Make sure you have that trap bedded in there properly, and that's the biggest key. Once you have it bedded properly, then you just want to cover it, get it to where it's covered up. And as you can see, the level ground here, he's going to have to commit to that set now. He's going to have to actually commit in there, and we want that just like that. Spread this up, get this all around, and that is a really good set. You can see there's not much into making this other than just getting the hole dug and getting your trap bedded properly. We're going to put some bait down in the hole. We've been having some really good success with our Mountain Man bait this year. We're going to get a good glob of that, about that much, down in the hole. Wipe that off, and we're just going to add a little bit of our Madness Predator Lure, which has got a little bit of skunk essence to it. And we're going to just take a stick right here, get that dipped in, and just add that for a little bit of extra flair down in the hole. And quite honestly, that's really all there is now to putting that set in the ground. If you concentrate bedding that trap properly, get something down in the hole that they're, you know, inviting them in there to dig and search it out, you're going to catch predators anywhere across the country with this method. There's not a lot to it. There's not a tremendous amount of effort that goes into this. Dig the hole, pound the stake, bed the trap properly, have something in the hole, and basically what you're imitating here is something living down in there or something buried something, and piquing the curiosity of that animal, and you're going to catch these predators. And I'm sure we're going to have some catches to show you throughout this show, but this is pretty much the tried and true set that I'm going to put in the ground every time that I'm out in the field. Well, we got us another nice tom here today. Not really what we were looking for. We're kind of hoping to come in here and have a coyote. I actually showed you putting this set in just yesterday. And first night, got this Bobcat to come in there, work the mountain man bait, and obviously really good pad catch there in the 550. But just on this, little road here leading out into these fields, obviously these cats are down in here hunting for, rabbits or grouse or whatever they're hunting for, mice, and it's the same thing that coyotes are going to be in here hunting for. The Bobcat obviously beat the coyotes to the set last night, but it's a really beautiful tom, and we're going to let him go like we have the other ones. They have a lottery system here in Illinois, and I think they give away 500 tags. So the ones that are fortunate enough to get a tag probably don't have many issues catching a Bobcat here in Illinois, because there seems to be a lot of them here. But that's just a beautiful, beautiful cat. We're going to get him taken care of. There's really no stress on his foot. He's going to be able to run away and hunt another day, and maybe we'll be able to get a tag next year and come back in here and take him. Well, we got that cat let go, and we're going to do the remake here. As I've said before, I love a deep hole. As you can see, that's down in there, probably a good 18 inches. But I love the disturbance around here. I can smell that cat. He's been urinating obviously all night, and that's going to draw in any predator that is in the area. He's going to come in and investigate this, and we're going to have a crack at any animal that comes by. Bed this trap properly to where when they step in there to get down in there, you're putting that force of that animal stepping in there into the trap and really making them commit, and that's exactly what you want. And that's really all there is to doing the remake. It's really not much to it. Any coyote, fox, bobcat, raccoon, anything that comes by here is going to now investigate that again. We'll get some more of our mountain man bait, which is exactly what that one was caught on. And we'll get a good glob of that down in the hole. Wipe that off. And we're going to take a little bit of our madness. We probably don't need that here because there's so much smell here, but I like to a lot of times just have a couple different smells, and we're going to actually put this, just dip it in there, stick it right into the back of the hole there. Gives them another little added enticement. But really, this is about as good a set as you can possibly have now. As I said, any predator coming through here is going to investigate that, wonder what happened here, smell that bait that's down the hole, and come in and investigate, step right into our set, and we're going to have the next predator that comes through here sitting here the next morning.
You need to have faith in the baits and lures piquing the curiosity of those at large predators. North American Trapper has you covered on your quest with our skunk-based Madness, crawfish-based Coon Buster, fish-based Reaper, and our meat-based Mountain Man. North American Trapper baits and lures are all multi-layered and proven to help you become the best predation trapper that you can be. Take back control of the ecosystem that is yours and get our scent bundle at NorthAmericanTrapper.com for the next time you're out breaking dirt on the line.